Hello children, welcome to class 10th. Today we will start the first chapter of science, chemical reactions and equations. Changes are the part of life. In day-to-day life, we observe many kind of changes. As we know that these changes can be classified into two categories: physical changes and chemical changes. In a physical change, the molecules are rearranged while their actual composition remains same. But in a chemical change, the molecular composition of a substance completely changes and a new substance is formed. Can you give some examples of physical changes and chemical changes? Yes. Example of physical change are freezing of water, melting of wax, boiling of water, and many more. Example of chemical change may be rusting of iron, cooking of food, digestion of food in our body, respiration, we can give so many examples of physical change and chemical change. In this chapter, we will focus on chemical change only. Whenever a chemical change occurs, we can say that a chemical reaction has taken place. You must be thinking that what is meant by a chemical reaction? How do we come to know that a chemical reaction has taken place? To find out the answer of these questions, let's perform some activities. Activity 1.1. In this activity, we will take a piece of magnesium ribbon about 3 to 4 cm long. Clean this magnesium ribbon by rubbing it with sandpaper. Why the cleaning of magnesium ribbon is required here? Because a protective layer of magnesium oxide present on that magnesium ribbon. To burn it, we have to remove that protective layer. Protective layer of magnesium oxide. We will take burner. Watch glass, tongue. Now, when magnesium react with oxygen present in atmosphere, it gives magnesium oxide. Magnesium plus oxygen, magnesium oxide is formed. We will take a small piece of magnesium ribbon and will burn it. You can observe that magnesium burn with dazzling. Protect your eyes while performing this experiment. Now, this magnesium ribbon has converted into white powder. Magnesium react with oxygen to give magnesium oxide. What you have observed in this video? You must have observed that magnesium ribbon burns with a dazzling white flame and changes into a white powder. This powder is magnesium oxide. Again, can you write down the chemical formula of magnesium oxide? Yes, you can. It is formed due to reaction between magnesium and oxygen present in the air. Burning with white flame and change into white powder are two changes which we observe during this activity. To understand chemical process, let's have a look on activity 1.2. In this activity, we will take lead nitrate solution in a test tube. We will add potassium iodide solution to this. What do you observe? Let's watch a video to understand this activity. What do you observe in this activity? During this activity, you can see formation of precipitate. I repeat my word, precipitate. What is a precipitate? Precipitate is a solid substance that has been separated from a liquid in a chemical process. I repeat the definition. Precipitate is a solid substance that has been separated from a liquid in a chemical process. In this chemical process, we have taken two solutions. One is lead nitrate solution and another is potassium iodide solution. When we mix two solutions with each other, then a solid substance is formed. This yellow colored solid substance is known as precipitate. Precipitate is a solid substance that has been separated from a liquid in a chemical process. One more activity to understand chemical process. Activity 1.3. In this activity, we will take some zinc granules. Do you know the symbol of zinc? Now we will add dilute hydrochloric acid or sulphuric acid to this. This apparatus is known as conical flask. We will take zinc granules in it. Then with very carefully we will add either dilute sulphuric acid or dilute hydrochloric acid to it. We will fix a cork and a glass tube at the mouth of this conical flask. Do you observe anything happening around the zinc granules? We can see small bubbles around the zinc granules. If we burn this gas, it burns with pop sound. Concentrated H2SO4 and we will add few drops of concentrated H2SO4 to the test tube. These are zinc granules. When we add zinc granules to dilute sulphuric acid, we can observe bubbles of hydrogen gas as H2 is lighter than air. From the above three activities, we can say that any of the following observation help us to determine whether a chemical reaction has taken place. Number 1, change in state, change in color, evolution of a gas, or change in temperature. I repeat the point: change in state, change in color, evolution of a gas, change in temperature. As we observe the changes around us, we can see that there is a large variety of chemical reactions taking place around us. Now we will study about various types of chemical reactions and their symbolic representation in this chapter. Let's have a quick revision. In our surrounding, many type of changes take place. These changes may be physical change or a chemical change. Whenever a chemical change occurs, we can say that a chemical reaction has taken place. To understand a chemical reaction or a chemical process, we have performed some activities. With the help of these activities, we can conclude that during chemical reactions, the following observation may be determined, like change in state, change in color, evolution of a gas, and change in temperature. In next session, we will study about chemical equation. Thank you.